Hey guys, how you all doing? Welcome to another edition on the Health Restoration Network, the place where you heal and recover from ill health. We are living in a time, a very challenging time, and the challenges that we face are not from a lot of external sources. Most of the challenges that we face are within our grasp, are within ourselves. We know, and only we knows best, what is good for us. So why do we continue to do the same thing and expecting ourselves to be healed? How? How can we continue to do the same things and saying, okay, one day I'll get over it? One of the things that you must remember is that you cannot anyway be driving a car forward and expect to reverse it at the same time. So if you're looking to reverse any disease, you have to, it's a must that you stop what you're doing. It is imperative that you stop what you're doing that you know is causing you ill health. None of us are capable of growing over the age of 21 to 23. However, we find a lot of people growing. We find a lot of people growing continuously up until the age of 60 or 70, gaining masses in size. What's really happening to them? What is really happening when someone is doing something and it's actually causing their body to get larger? Now we have to be more cognizant of what's going on. At birth, we move away from having our mother's milk that is designed to develop us cognitively and physiologically. Our mother's milk is what enables us to develop cognitively and physiologically. It has all the nutrients required. What happened? Our demise starts from the foundation that has been created. If our foundation is created on another animal's framework, say for instance, we're having cow's milk, are we gonna be as smart as a human or as smart as a cow? Now we need to think about these things seriously. How smart do we want to be? Scientists have done an autopsy on the brain, and it has proven that we use less than 5% of our brain within our lifetime. What could be preventing this from happening, from us using all 100%? Well, let's not say we want to use the full 100%. Let's say we want to use 10%. What are some of the things? If cow's milk contains over 26,000 somatic cells that have to be pasteurized through what is known as radiative heating, how is it that our body is going to break down something that is already destroyed by heat? How? Come on guys, we need to think about what we're doing with ourselves. We are defeating our health, we're defeating our well-being. And it's imperative that we take charge and start thinking the things that we're consuming. Lions eat a lot of meat, but they deteriorate very fast. As you see in the jungle, most of the animals that consume meat, they either get big and lazy like a crocodile, or they deteriorate when they reach a certain age because of the process when the meat is being digested. Totally different from when you're absorbing fruits, vegetables, herbs, and some nuts. It is important that we're aware of what we're doing. It is important that we're not putting things in our body that we're not feeling the energy from it. because that's what we are. We are divine energy beings. And failure to recognize who we are will keep us living as a second class of a foundation that was designed for someone who we understand are totally different from us. So we're living, in essence, a third class of ourselves. Can you imagine living 3 degrees below who you are? It is going to cause our body to go out of go into different shapes. And then we accept that we are from a thick set. Yes, we have different frame structures, small, medium, large, and they are all designed to carry a certain amount of musculoskeletal on their system. But we cannot accept wholesomely when we are actually defeating our health. We can no longer carry on with this tide. It's a tide for destruction. It's a tide that keeps us as the meek who inherits the earth. That's all we're doing. We are meek inheriting the earth. We must recover today. Starting, we must recover our health. It is our divine requisite. Failure to do so will see us laboring in pain, aching daily from inflammation, which is a byproduct of the toxicity that we have been exposed to from birth. People, we need to reclaim our health and well-being. It is important that we do. Failure to do is going to cause us to be in sheer discomfort, and that can be prevented. Think. You have a brain. It's one of the senses that you weren't told about. You're told about the 5 senses, your smell, your taste, your feel, but you weren't taught about your thinking. We need to start thinking about the things that we do, because you cannot reverse a disease. You cannot reverse a discomfort. You cannot reverse an ailment without stopping what you're doing. What will happen? It will worsen. You cannot put a band-aid over a gunshot wound. You cannot put a band-aid over something that has been shrapnel. No way. You have to plug it. You have to stop it. You have to reduce or minimize the hemorrhaging. We are bleeding energy in our lives, and it's important that we slow down. It is important that we slow down to recover our health. Until next time, this is your one and only Imhotep. Peace, love. You are blood smart. You are blood smart. Come on, guys. We are much better than what we're doing. Do better with your life. Do better with your energy.